everybody out there, this is Jakejames Lugo, Senior Editor here at Koalition.com. I'm back again with a brand new unboxing and impressions video. We're going to be taking a look at these thumb grips and these extra little kind of like accessories for the PlayStation 4 controllers. Now, these are from Snakebyte. These are both the Thumb Threadz and also the Combat Elite trigger grips and such. I got these when I went to E3 2018 recently last week. I actually had an appointment with Snakebyte and I had a chance to go check out all their new accessories, and they gave me these as a little parting gift to kind of, you know, talk about and show you guys. These actually don't come out yet, or they're coming out super soon, so I kind of got a little bit of an early head start as far as like covering these and checking these out. But we're going to take a look at them. We're actually going to put them on a PlayStation 4 controller. This is my gold PlayStation 4 DualShock 4 controller, and we're going to see what these are all about. So while I'm not going to open up these, the Combat Elite, because again, they're very similar, I'm actually going to open up the trigger threads, okay, just to put them on here on the controller, go through the whole process with them. But these are for the PlayStation 4, as you guys can see here. These are from Snakebyte. Again, these are little cuts of like grips you can put on the analog sticks of your controllers, as well as also the triggers themselves. But regardless, we're going to put that here to stay on brand. And of course, we're going to open these up. So if you guys can, as I'm opening these up, let me know what's up in the comment section below. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the Koalition's YouTube channel if you guys can as well. Like I mentioned, these aren't out yet, or they're coming out very soon. I'm actually going to open these up here. So here we go. These are the little thumbs. Again, it's a little hard to see with the focus here on the camera, but again, they have these grooves here. I could hopefully show you guys in the light. They have little grooves right here, and these are a little bit different as well. Little alternate variation, but you can put them on your, PlayStation 4 DualShock controller. Now, there's not much else on the package from what they can see here. They have the Silicon Ridge, which is the circular one, and also the TPU Dimple, which is the more dotted version of that. But anyway, we're going to put these on the DualShock 4 controller. Actually put these bad boys on there. Actually try to squeeze them on there. And hopefully I don't turn, exactly right when I was going to say, hopefully I don't turn on my PlayStation 4, and what happened? Immediately I hit the PlayStation button, I turned on my PlayStation. But regardless though, we're going to keep it moving. So there we go. Goes right onto the actual DualShock 4 controller. Again, a little bit hard with the focus here, but basically they just kind of like go right over the analog stick, as you can see here. This is the one without it. This is the one with it right there. Again, hopefully I could get into the light. As you guys can see here. Feels pretty good compared to the actual DualShock standard analog top. You can feel the ridges. It doesn't become anywhere annoying, you know, just moving around like this. Let me put the other one on as well. Or better yet, just for the sake of comparison for the right analog stick, let's put on the opposite one. Now, this one feels a little bit much more coarse, a little bit much more harder, rather than the rubber, circular one that we have here on the side. But anyway, let's put this on. Go through the process putting this bad boy on right there. And just to get a comparison now, you could definitely feel the difference, obviously because of the design, but also I just think this one is a little bit more softer, the circular one, compared to the actual dotted one. It's a little bit much more comfortable on the bottom of my thumb. Don't get me wrong, I still think they feel good, but if I had a preference personally for me, I would take the much more circular one right here on the left analog stick. So we're going to pull this one off, okay, which is great also because these could be removed super easily. And again, these feel a little bit more plasticky than the rubberized ones right here. Let's put this on here just to have it on there, so we can say we have the full effect. Again, not hard to put on, but you know, you're gonna just, you know, squeeze it and move it around so that we can cover completely snug on the actual analog sticks. But there you go. That's the two little thumb grips. But now, let's put these back in the other package, just to move these over to the side. And of course, stay on brand. But let's actually look at the trigger threads for the actual, the triggers on the top. Okay, for the L1 and L2, and R2 and R1 as well. But anyway, these they say they're semi-permanent fitting, so basically like when you stick them on there, they should kind of like fit snug right onto your triggers for your controller, but we're gonna find out right now. Let's open this bad boy up, see the easiest way to open it up compared to the other one. I think I might have to just rip this open here, which would really suck, to be totally honest with you. But let's do it anyway. We're ready? Yep, let's do it. Let's do it like this. So hopefully, don't rip it up too bad. There we go. So that way I can still have the packaging, just so we can look at anything that might also be on there. There you go. There goes trigger threads. And I can look on the bottom right there. There you go. These actually go on with an adhesive that I can see here. So hopefully it doesn't mess up my triggers whatsoever. I'm going to go on there. Let's pull them out. See if we can actually pull out the plastic, because they're kind of like, you know... Oh, I see what they did here with the packaging. Okay, there we go. There's for a second there, I thought they like sealed up the packaging where it's just that one little flap, but no, it's actually indented into there. But there you go. There's the triggers right there. We're actually gonna put one of them on, try to pull one out so I can show you guys on camera. There you go. See it like that. This one, from what I could tell, goes right on the back right here. Whoa, I'm already dropping it because they're so small. And again, it's a little hard to see on the camera, but it goes right here on the actual trigger. So we're gonna go through that process right now. There's, like I said, they're semi-permanent from what they're said on the package. Let's remove this adhesive, or this little thing blocking the adhesive. And this will go right there on the on the trigger. So there you go. It's a little bit off. We gotta adjust it a tiny bit. So now, how does this feel? Now I can definitely feel the ridges compared to the smoothness of the trigger grip itself. You know, definitely, obviously, I would highly notice while I'm playing like a first-person shooter, something like Destiny or even Overwatch or something. And I could definitely notice, like, you know, my finger on the trigger grip, so that way I could differentiate between L1 and L2. Now let's actually put the other one as well on there. Now, one thing of note, these don't have, this one specifically here, doesn't have one that covers the L1 and R1 buttons, which I think is interesting, and I wish that that wasn't the case. Because it would have been ideal to have like different ridges or different different design for the grips here on the triggers. So that way, again, you could just have the full effect where you have covers on both the L1 and L2 and R1 and R2 like that. But anyway, there you go. That's the trigger grips on my DualShock 4 right there. And again, like I said, definitely could feel the difference as far as like the smoothness and the coarseness, you know, as far as just the design and the ridges that are on it for the covers. Like it said on the package, like I mentioned before, these are semi-permanent, so you could still be able to get them off, even though they are an adhesive, so you might have to wipe away your controller a little bit, or at least the triggers, with like maybe isopropanol alcohol, if you need to remove them for any reason of the sort. And my suggestion with stuff like this, personally, if you're going to put things like on your controller that are using adhesives or like somewhat permanent, or even permanent for that matter, you might want to use a controller that you're not really kind of, you know, not really going to be using as much, or if you don't really care too much if the thing gets kind of like somewhat damaged or somewhat kind of like, you know, modified compared to like a brand new controller that you open up from the store, you know, out of the box and stuff. But there you go. Again, a little bit, just a little bit there, just so I can make sure that it's snug in the actual section there for the trigger. So there you go. That's the trigger grips. Okay, the little kind of like, you know, thumb threads. Thumb threads. Try saying that 5 times fast. And also the analog stick covers, which, again, to me, look pretty good. Not necessarily, they don't really heavily modify the controller. It doesn't lose like its essence. It doesn't lose its overall design. It's not like a complete mod or anything, but a nice little neat accessory to put on there. And the same thing could go for the Combat Elite thumb grips and the trigger grips. Very similar from what I could tell. Again, they probably use the same adhesive that the ones I just put on right now. And these obviously have 2 different types of designs for the actual analog sticks. Maybe one for the, for the right analog stick, one for the left, or just 2 and 2 like that, you know, to differentiate between the two, especially if you're playing a first-person shooter on PlayStation 4. But either way, that's going to do it for the Snakebyte Thumb Threads and the Combat Elite trigger grips and the thumb grips. Let me know what's up in the comment section below, guys. Tell me what you guys think of these actual accessories. If you think they're pretty dope, if there's something that interests you. Again, these should be coming out very, very soon if they're not already. I kind of got a little bit of a head start after E3 to check these out for you guys. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what's up. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the Koalition's YouTube channel for all our videos related to gaming, interviews, gameplay previews, E3 coverage. We got a whole bunch of stuff on there right now, and a ton of other things and a lot of other cool surprises that are coming very, very soon. With that being said, I will talk to you guys again very soon. Peace out and stay epic, everybody.